sure you don't turn that iPad off, but
Okay.
anyway, or do anything. This is an eyesore, but you have to do it for the live stream. I can't put it anywhere else. That's right. Setting up the switch time.
So once posts are done, we're good all good with the live stream?
Yes, I think so. So they're probably going to get first in.
Every time you call me, that's what I do. You are my best friend and we got some things to do.
Really wanna meet you on the floor. Really wanna meet you at the lounge. Really wanna meet me at the club. Really wanna meet me downtown. Really wanna meet me in the east. Really wanna meet me in the west. Really wanna meet me on the block. Really wanna meet me at the spot.
By the time I go, it'll be better, you know? We can't get an appointment anymore in this game of
Every time you call me, that's what I do. You are my best friend and we got some things to do.
Yeah, that's why you say that. My primary care, I apparently at one point with my primary care forgot about it. It was months ago when I and then I was like really sick. I couldn't shake this cough, so I actually called to like schedule. And like 2 weeks, and I was like, what? And then sorry. I was like, great, perfect, that's what I meant. Oh, come this way. It's all rolled up in the ball, and I have a hole in my leg. No. Move forward.
Oceanview. Is everybody ready for our bridal introductions? Listen, we need a little bit more than that. Is everybody ready for our bridal introductions? I gotta be honest with you, I was a little shocked by that just now. I kind of thought it was gonna be quiet, but now I know somebody's gonna make some bad decisions here today. Whatever, let's get crazy. First one in the water wins. All right, everybody stand up, let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, already in the room are the grandparents of our bride, Nebula, Ozturk, and Faniha, Evke. Right over there, everybody. The parents of our bride, Mr. Mustafa and Mrs. Ezra Evke. I definitely did not read you right, sir. I never thought that was going to happen. Downstairs he was talking about 8th grade physics, and now look what he's doing. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the parents of our groom, Dr. Robert Chapkin and Dr. Lauren Chapkin. She's not spinning, Doc. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause as we bring in the group of our groomsmen, Gilbert, Peter, Martin, and Chris. The choreography was incredible. Our bridesmaids, ladies and gentlemen, Miriam, Mackenzie, and Ellie. Very elegant, very elegant. Our maids of honor and best man, Meryl and Sarah Evke, escorted by Kyle Chapkin. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our guests of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the room for the first time as husband and wife, Dr. Aaron Anna Evke Chapkin and Dr. Wesley Aaron Chapkin. Right to the middle of the dance floor. Right to the middle of the dance floor. Somebody give a big round of applause and make some noise. Let's go, Doc. Mix it up a little bit. Yeah, that's it. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you, doctor. You hung right in there, sir. You were right there with her. She pulled out the Turkish twist, and that was it. She gave it to you, and that was a wrap, man. But you did it. You hung in there. You look fantastic too, by the way. What an accessory. Are you ready? This is, I told you, hands down, the second most important part of your life is the first dance. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for their first dance as husband and wife.
You're the getaway car, you're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day, and you're the perfect food for me. And you play the card, but it's kinda cute. Oh, when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend that you don't know it's true, 'cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything. You're always well, and you'll end me up when you ring my bell. You're a mystery, you're from outer space, you're every minute, my every day. And I can't believe that I'm your man. I kiss you, baby, just because I can. Whatever comes our way, I will see it through. And you know that's what our love can do. In this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything. And in this crazy life, crazy time, it's you, you make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything, your every song, and I sing along. 'Cause you're my everything.
How about a round of applause, everybody? I think I'm in love with two people that I've never met before. That was beautiful. That was amazing. I love you guys. At this time, I'd like to ask everybody to please find your seats. Welcome to the Oceanview, ladies and gentlemen.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring and strong. And every time I see you, I'm such a happy in the bed you are, the moment that you speak. I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and punch the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I.
across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful thing to be found. I'm gonna feel like I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring is strong. Every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I want to go play hide and seek. Now I go and constantly move just Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention as they come their cake.
Let's make sure this is on. Maybe a little louder. Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Hello? I want to say thank you for coming and welcome, everyone. Merhaba ailem ve arkadaşlarım. Seni seviyoruz. We're so happy to have everyone here who was able to join us today. Obviously, we were trying to do some things outside, but weather didn't allow it. But we're taking a different perspective on things. My supervisor at work before I came here, he's of West African heritage, and he says it's actually very fortunate when the rain happens on a wedding day before a big event. It sort of symbolizes revitalization and rebirth. the start of the next chapter. And so that's how we're deciding to look at it here today. So Aaron and I just want to give our thanks for all the people who are able to be here, not only to take the time to be here today, but also the time and expense to travel. Nahant, Massachusetts is a destination wedding for most people who we know in our lives. So we're fortunate for everyone who had been able to be here today, some of whom traveled far and wide to be here, and I just wanted to recognize some of the different places that everyone has come from, all the different places people are now who have touched our lives and the lives that we have touched. So some who came far and wide across the state of Massachusetts, I want to say thank you. We're very fortunate to have family from New York who's able to be here today. Friend in New Hampshire now. Thank you, Lord. Both family and friends who were able to come up from Maryland. Thank you. And North Carolina, Safa, can I say North Carolina? Yeah, North Carolina, all right, that's it. Of course, we have a good contingent from Michigan. Go Blue. And I don't generally like to put them next to each other, but geographically it makes sense to mention Ohio. Thank you as well. Moving out farther west, family from Colorado, Idaho, Oregon, good group from Oregon, and some from California as well. I also wanted to mention the people who had to put up with U.S. Customs and came from a different country. I think they get special recognition, starting with a good group from Toronto in Canada. We had people also from London, England, not London, Ontario. Someone who I heard who had an internship in Poland and came all the way over here. Respect. We're very happy to have a number of family from Bursa as well. And the winner, not that this is a competition, but the winner is from Sydney, Australia, half a way away. So we're very thankful, all the friends and family. I think it's a really good mix here. As Aaron and I were putting together the list, we realized that there are people from all across our lives, some who have known us since our formative years, some who have been involved in experiences at our undergrad at Rice University for me, RPI for Aaron. A good group from grad school at Michigan as well. Thank you guys. My first job at AFRL in Ohio, as well as now all the friends that we have here and family in Boston. So we're very thankful to have known all these people. And I wanted to say that while all of you have maybe a different perspective on me, or of Aaron, or maybe of us together, what we wanted to do was give you a more well-rounded, or maybe a different view. Maybe I'll learn something new today too. From a few individuals who have known us maybe a little more intimately, a little longer together. And so to do that, I want to start by introducing and calling to the stage a man who I've gotten to know better over the past 3 years, and one thing I've definitely learned is that he always puts family first. He has raised 3 wonderful and successful daughters. He's the father of the bride, Mustafa Evke.
Okay, I dreaded this moment all my life. Here we go. And once I get the microphone in my hand, my family knows what happens. So, today, I'm here to cheat, and I'm gonna do a good job. They always say to me, Dad, cut it out. Cut it out. Make sure it's short. Well, guess what? My life is not short. I am old. I want to live longer. So I'm going to stretch the conversation. Well, I also would like to thank everyone being here, celebrating the union of our wonderful son and daughter. Aaron and Russ. We are blessed with a large family. Well, that's not good enough for me. I want a bigger family. You are now part of our family. Welcome on board. And who wants to go sailing? I am looking for skippers. So, having said that, I'm not going to bore you with the past because some of you, maybe all of you, already know the good fortune of Erin, how she grew up. So I'm not going to go there because it's going to make me cry, and I don't like crying. I always told my daughters, be strong, don't cry. So I'm not going to cry myself, even though inside I am detrimented. I am dying. I am so sad. I don't know what to do with myself. I haven't slept the last 5 days. But I have not told my wife that was the case. But I'm telling you the truth. It hurts. And so, but I'm accepting the fact that my daughter is getting married. Here's a little bit of snips that I would like to talk about Erin, that she was born, and the time that I seen her first open her eyes, it looked like she was going to be a person that proved me the wrong every step I take. So, I'm going to give you a little snippets of what happened. So, we're going to fast forward to her soccer years. So, she's first name, ASO, soccer, and obviously there are some boys in the team as well. And here's Erin. The ball comes, and she's been well instructed by a, literally professional soccer coach myself to actually kick the ball. What has Erin decided to do? Just watch the ball roll. In the meantime, I'm telling my wife, I go, oh my God, she is not going to be athletic at all. And my wife says, hon, camera is rolling. Those of you remember those old camcorders? She was rolling. Yeah, that was the case. So, if you guys know who Erin is, she has proven us that not only she's athletic, but she's a superstar. That proves me wrong. And unbelievable athlete. And as a matter of fact, one day I'm watching her race this cross country, and there's some bold guys chasing me down the road and saying, Mr. Evke, Mr. Evke, Mr. Evke, you should never allow your daughter to do anything else but cross country. And I'm running to an exposition so I could clearly see my daughter. And I turned to the man and said, listen, look at me carefully. I said, she will do whatever she wants because she doesn't listen to anybody. So that's the case, and she does whatever she wants to do. And when she was a little baby, she was literally tied to the hips of my wife, my poor wife. I mean, she carried her first 3 years of her life on her hip. I don't know how she did it, but that's why she's got large hips now. Well, she and I, we decided that, oh boy, this girl is never gonna leave us alone because she's glued to us. Well, that was wrong. Thing to say, because Erin was about to prove us wrong again. So, she's attending RPI. One day she comes up to me at the breakfast table and goes, Dad, I'm leaving. I go, where are you going, honey? She says, to be exact, to Singapore. And my wife says, there is no way you're going to Singapore. I mean, you, Erin, you're going to leave actually US and go to Singapore? Well, I said to her, let her go because this is her moment. Guess what? She was gone. And Ever since, she almost flew like a bird. We could never see Erin after that because she's been traveling the world. Prove us wrong again one more time. So, she is who she is, but she is a brilliant athlete, awesome daughter, very smart scientist. As a matter of fact, she proved me wrong again on that matter as well. As I was lecturing her about the disciplines that she should go through, she made believe that she wasn't listening to me because I always talk about material science. And I told my wife, she is not going to be a material scientist. Guess what? She's a material scientist. So, well done, Erin. I was always wrong. You did a good job. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reach out to my technology department and I'm going to read a little poem that I wrote. And you're going to say, poem? I'm an engineer. I do science. Math and physics and chemistry is my trick. I always run away from liberal arts and social studies because I thought that was useless topics. I was wrong. You know what happens with the liberal arts and the social science? You need that when you're involved in love. Love is what you have for your family. And that love makes you earn your stars on social sites. And guess what? As an engineer, I started writing poems. The only poems I write, the people who I dearly love. And those are my family. And there's one poem that I wrote, actually spells out Erin's name, top down. I don't know what that style is because I've never studied the liberal arts properly. But I did write a poem and I'd like to share it with you. And it starts like this. Early morning filled with your cry. Days in love what found. All waited to see what this fuss about. East to west, north to south, reunited all happy ones. In the middle of the night, woke me that cry. No, it's my baby sick. I'm on my way to hospital. Easy to see where you're going. Validated by everyone who you are. Kisses are your best friend with your kind. Excuse me, I can help. I am Erin Eda Evke. Enjoy the festivities. Welcome on board.
Thank you very much. Next, it's my pleasure to invite my very good friend, a groomsman, and a two-time double billiards champ at Rice University, Dr. Peter Q. Yee.
Hey y'all. A warm Texas welcome for everybody here on the East Coast. So I'm Q, also known as Peter. I've known Wes since our days at Rice. And I gotta say, for the last 15 years, I can count on one hand the number of times I've seen this guy in sleeves and pants. This is a very special day indeed. You are all treated, to this amazing, handsome guy today. And wow, what can I say about Erin? Oh, what a beautiful bride. Hey, can everybody give it up for the beautiful newlywed? You guys are lovely. Thank you everybody for participating. You're very kind. Continue to humor me. If my jokes are funny, laugh. If they're not funny, drink until they are. So this actually isn't the first time that Wes has asked me to speak on his behalf. Yeah, he knows me well. He knows I'm a windbag. He knows I love the sound of my own voice. And so he said, hey, would you cherish the opportunity to talk about me and our experiences together? And of course, I said yes. No, not the first time. Not too long ago, actually, Wes asked me to be a reference for him for a background check for his work. And of course, I love to talk, and so I said, yes, I would love to be a reference for you. And you know, Wes is a good friend, and he gave me that opportunity. And a few weeks later, I got a very official call from a very official sounding agent from a very official sounding 3-letter agency. And unlike you or me, you know, our background checks for our work, it's mundane stuff, you know, have you committed crimes, do you have driving tickets, things like that. But no, this was for really high-level national security, black ops. Now that I'm saying this out loud, I realize that I've ruined the whole reception. You are all going to be debriefed by men in black at the end of this. I'm going home with a bag over my head in an unmarked van. Sir, please tell my wife Julia I love her and to water the plants. But no, this was a very important call, and this guy, he starts off by asking me, you know, some simple questions. Who are you? Asked about my background, asked about Wes's background, asked about how we had met, what we did after we graduated. And then after about 10 minutes of these very simple questions, he started asking some really serious stuff. Does Wes prefer any foreign nations over the United States? Have you known Wes to have poor and faulty judgment? Does Wes associate with people of poor reputation and questionable character? For those of you keeping score, the answer is no, and Gilbert Raya. But, you know, I mean, we're all guilty of that. He has supernatural charm. Drink to that. Yeah. That question really, you know, stuck in my head, but not as much as the next one. As he was finishing the interview, he said, would you entrust Wes with grave matters of national security? Wow, what a question. And I think when most people hear that question, they think of Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise, running down the side of a skyscraper. 007, James Bond, careening around the streets of Monaco in an Aston Martin. But no, that's not what I thought of. I thought of a close friend who lifted all of those weights and won all of those pool championships when he could have done it with somebody much more athletic than I. I thought of an intramural sports captain who, despite having major abdominal surgery, was there for his team through all of the pain because his friends and his people mattered more. I thought of the now husband who put his heart on the line for his wife, even when it was hard, even when it was challenging. He fought for his relationship, he fought for his wife, he fought for his marriage. That's the type of guy that I thought of. I mean, what was that question really asking? Selflessness in the pursuit of integrity and for those he loves. And that's Wes. And Wes, you sure know how to pick him because that's Aaron. Aaron, you are the joy of Wes's life. You bring out the best in him. And when you two look at each other, I want you to see the heart that you have binded to your own. Through all the ups and downs of marriage, I want you guys to love each other selflessly and fiercely. We love you. Everyone in this room loves you both so much. Everybody, raise your glasses in a toast to Wes and Aaron.
This has been a great start. I'm almost inclined to get married again to hear some more. Keep them coming. So to keep it moving along, I would like to invite up to stage now a very good friend of both Aaron and mine, a bridesmaid, and very soon-to-be doctor, Miriam Medidovich.
I'm not as comfortable in front of a mic as Mustafa. So I'm keeping it short. I'm Miriam, I'm a bridesmaid, and I'm Aaron's friend and Lissa's friend from grad school. Aaron and I were randomly assigned to be in a team in an entrepreneurship class, and I am so fortunate that that chance encounter turned into such a beautiful friendship. Aaron has always been supportive through both professional and academic struggles, with her creative problem-solving skills, and if not that, a girl hangout watching trash reality TV. And I'm so honored to stand by you on such a special day like today. I believe that Aaron and I met right around the time you guys turned public, because that was a moment. And I've seen them persevere through their long-distance relationship, the move to the East Coast, and now navigating the two-body problem and their next life steps. And all I can say is that I am so happy that Erin has such a wonderful partner next to her going through all these things. It's not my place to make any marital advice. There are people out here with advanced tenure. But as an engineer, I observe empirical facts and I make conclusions based on them. So what I can say is that Erin and Wes have shown dedication, patience, support to one another, and built a very strong foundation for the years to come. I know together they will accomplish everything they set their minds to and have fun doing so. I wish you both a fulfilling life story, and I'm so excited to watch you two enjoy this next chapter of your life. Congrats, you two. I love you.
Just a couple more perspectives now. So next, it's my pleasure to invite to the stage the father of the groom, Professor Robert Chapkin.
Thank you all. I'm going to date myself a little and read off some paper instead of a cell phone. I've been tasked with talking about the groom, my eldest son, Wesley Aaron Chapkin, and I wanted to start by recognizing a critical part of Wesley's genetic tree, his beloved grandparents on the maternal side, Marilyn and Sid Davidson, and the paternal side, Francis and Arthur Chapkin, who unfortunately passed away and are not here but are in person, but are here in spirit and DNA and his microbiome as well. And I saw several of the grandparents who have passed are actually on the table up there. You can take a look. So to celebrate this Simcha, I wanted to first of all start by saying, who is this young man? Of course, his mother and father know very well, or at least we think we do. It's good it's been affirmed by some of the talks today, so no surprises. I always tell people he was born on the coldest day in College Station, Texas history. My Canadian roots, we can appreciate that. Early in life, Wes showed a love for popishes, that's popsicles in early West language, chocolatey ice cream, board games that have been talked about a bit, intramural sport, already discussed, water theme parks, that's a new one. In fact, that's when we first found out Wes has no fear of heights, and he would be zooming down these water slides while his mother, his father, his younger brother and sister are cowering on the side. So I don't know where he gets that from. Everybody I know has fear of heights in my family. He was and is fearless, intrepid. He's adroit, skillful using his mind, always demonstrated a love of learning and problem solving. Very importantly, Wes is empathetic, not usually found in young men, has a wonderful sense of humor, no affectations by my standards, genuine in his own skin. He would never denigrate or marginalize anyone, and I think Aaron had already sensed that many times over. He's patient, non-judgmental, and radiates an irenic, peaceful soul, not like his father to some degree. Thus, it is with great joy that we see Wes embraced by a profound and transformative, unstinted love for Aaron. Together, they share the same values, very importantly, mutual respect and integrity. They have a harmonious bond. Together, along with their Ironman training, they are well equipped to navigate the obstacle course of life. Together, they will make the world a better place. So, as we just mentioned before, please raise your glass and salute Doctors Wesley and Aaron Evke-Chapkin. Congratulations to both.
All right, ready for the best for last? I'm very happy to call to the stage a co-maid of honor, sister of the bride, and now my sister too, the also soon-to-be doctor, Meryl Evke.
I promised myself I won't cry, but no promises. Good afternoon, friends and family. Merhabalar arkadaşlar ve aile. I just wanted to take a moment to thank every single one of you for joining us on this very special occasion, the union of Wes and Aaron. My name is Meryl. I am the bride's younger sister, co-maid of honor, and the director of joy. Okay, and this right here is my sister. But she's not just my sister. She's my best friend. She is my guiding light, my role model, my inspiration. She is personally responsible for who I am today. If you have the pleasure of getting to know Erin, you'll understand when I say she brings warmth and compassion into everything she does. Every time she enters a room, she illuminates the room with kindness. And I'm the luckiest person in the world to get to say that she's my sister. There is nobody else in this world I would have wanted to share our extravagant adventure around Europe. Traveling from Belgium to Amsterdam to Ireland, it was truly one of the most memorable adventures I've ever experienced. I'll never forget when we were in Belgium, drinking milkshakes, overwhelmed by the amount of sugar. We were laughing hysterically with ice cream all over our faces. We were truly blissful. If you really know Erin, she always manages to spill something on herself. But you know what, that's okay, because Wes does the same thing. So it just makes sense. For the past 5 years, I've had the pleasure to get to know Wes and their dynamic. It is filled with love, dependability, altruism, and joy. There was no single moment that determined when I knew Wes was the one for Erin. It was carefully observing his every action over the years. While they have hosted me for months on end, I've had the pleasure to witness their dynamic up and close. I have never seen a couple function so coherently. Their teamwork is like a well-oiled machine. The two of them are just the most organized and logical people. It just all makes sense. The love that they share for each other is unique and all-encompassing. I cannot wait to see the next chapter of your lives unfold. I wish you two a life of ever-growing love, passion, and gratitude towards one another. Now, Wes, take Erin's hand, place your hand over hers. Now remember this moment and cherish it, because this will be the last time you'll ever have the upper hand. Cheers to Erin and Wes.
sense. Makes sense. So thanks everyone. Please enjoy the meal, enjoy the company, enjoy the dancing. Some of the experiences that were mentioned are going to be flashing through pictures on the wall, so please experience that. Everyone have a good time. That's all I got.
You know, I'm back there and I'm listening to all this amazing speeches, and he's introducing future doctors, chemists, physicists, and I'm thinking, I don't think I'm supposed to be in this room. She's having lunch in Belgium. The closest I've ever got to Belgium is the waffle. It was amazing. I just want to say thank you for having us. You are fantastic together. Clearly, I need a new set of parents because I'm still trying to work on my English. You guys are counting beacons and so whatever you do, but you're awesome. Enjoy the night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael, your MC and DJ. My name is Johnny. Welcome to the Oceanview. Enjoy your afternoon, everybody.